Hi. Hi, this is Greg Pogue from the IC Squared Institute at the University of Texas at Austin, coming to you from rural Texas, actually off Highway 281 at Sunset. I wanted to provide more information about our regional recovery program and conducting interviews. We're asking you to interview between 10 and 30 people depending on your program that you're actually involved in. These could be direct interviews if social distancing allows, or it could be done by phone or by Zoom if social distancing requires distance, and we are fine with either approach. You've already taken the human subjects training about best methods to work actually with people to gather data. We want to move beyond secondary research performed in developing a community profile to test our hypotheses about strengths, weaknesses, and things we don't know enough about these assets in the community by talking to residents. In your handbook, there is a detailed description about how to reach out and establish interviews. This is present in the handbook as well as in Appendix 3. We're asking you to look deeply at who to interview. We do want you to interview leadership in the community, but we also want you to consider interviewing regular people, people that may be underrepresented in the community. So we have a broad range of opinions communicated about how the community views living in the community, its values, as well as how they view their assets. In this particular handbook, you will learn how we want you to use the informed consent form. Dr. Bruce Kellison provided details on how to use that in a previous video. We desire, if possible, for you to record interviews, if possible. This allows you not to have to take notes, but to take notes afterwards, to be in the interview, to be thinking alongside. Not everyone will agree, and that is all right. We want you to get approval to be able to have those recordings before you actually do record. We ask you to follow the template we provide in Appendix 3 about doing the interview. And we also want you to be able to be generally involved and active in taking notes after the interviews so that you begin to think about what are common words, common themes, and common phrases that are used between interviews. This will allow you to understand what are the values, what are the valuable places, what are the valuable experiences that the community leaders and community residents feel. It'll allow you to actually determine which of the strength assets are really critical because the community agrees in these interviews. Which weaknesses are really problems, or are they obstacles that are very difficult to overcome? And it will also allow you to actually clarify certain assets that you had uncertainty and you don't really know completely about. We'll ask you to take a number of tools to really analyze the common words from the actually transcriptions of the recordings you make or notes that you take from these interviews. We'll ask you to look either online tools or by hand at common phrases and concepts that strengthens our understanding of what it is to live in this community. We'll ask you then to take the interview notes, the transcripts that you may have, and the keyword, phrase, and concept analysis, and upload those into Canvas or the interview notes into Dropbox or Box as indicated actually in the handbook. This will allow us to now finish assignment 2 for the regional recovery program and allow you to take secondary data and illuminate it with this primary research with the communities. We hope that this helps, and we hope that this will be a great chance for you to learn more about your community and get to know the value of how the residents make the community special. Thank you very much.